Okay, so here we go. We're doing just a little grammar to start the week off. Something nice and easy. I know it's review for a lot of you, but this is important because I know that a lot of kids that are post-secondary bound, university or college, they have some difficulty still. Still make kind of pretty, I guess you'd say, elementary kind of errors. I mean, I make them sometimes, right? So I'm not by no means perfect in this in any way. So this is just a little grammar review. We'll do maybe one a week of just punctuation, different things like that. So I got a quick little slideshow, probably about 10 minutes, and then there's a little worksheet for you to do, nice and easy, and then we'll get back to the final little lecture on Heart of Darkness tomorrow. Okay, here we go. So understanding apostrophes. So what are they? They're inverted commas, they're curved, punctuation mark, written at the top right of a word, and they do two things. One is omission, and one is possession. Okay, so the next part here, omission. So let's start leaving something out. So abbreviation. So deliberately leave out a letter in a word or some letters in a word to indicate, you put the apostrophe to indicate that omission. So if you're taking political science or history and you have if you're taking furious notes at a professor lecturing and talking about government, you don't want to write GOVERNMENT. You can just write GOV apostrophe T and have that in your notes. It's a kind of a short form that makes it quicker for you. So it indicates the letters have been omitted. And then contraction, all right? So we don't use contractions in formal writing because it's very informal. And when we join together words that and omit letters to do so, we use an apostrophe to indicate omission. So do not, don't. All right, so we took the O out. So this is for, we use this in our speech, don't, won't, and all those kinds of things. But we don't use those in formal writing. So academic formal writing. You'd use them if you're writing a script because you want it to be like how people really talk, a novel or something like writing fiction or writing a script, writing how people really talk. You'd use these kinds of words, but you wouldn't use them in formal academic writing. So examples: will not, won't, might have, might have, should have, should have, I am, I'm, I will, I'll. Omission for numbers. So in dates, back in 92, I was born in 92. No, I was not born in 92. I'm very old. I was born in 78. So indicates that 19 have been the 19's been taken out. Okay, so you put that before the number. Warning: do you know the difference between its and its? It's a common error. It is a very common error. So its without an apostrophe is a belonging to. And then, so the cat licked its paws, and then it apostrophe s is a contraction of it is. It's raining here. How do I know if I should use its or its? Just ask yourself if it could be replaced with it is or it has. If the answer is yes, then use it apostrophe s. If the answer is no, then use its, its. So the dog chased its own tail. You wouldn't say the dog chased its own tail, so its is correct. I think that it's Tuesday today. You could say that it is Tuesday, so the apostrophe is correct. So I think that it is Tuesday today. Are these correct or incorrect? Okay, I'll read them out, then I'll give you 10 seconds to kind of just to check your understanding. Do it yourself. So I'm going to read these out. And you try and figure out which ones are right and which ones are wrong. Each script is judged on its own merit. Whoops, I gave a bit away there. Whoops. It's been a really difficult day today. You will see it. It's the blue house. There is no way it's going to be ready. The flower lost all of its petals. The restaurant is famous for its pizza. The statue has lost its shine. It's going to be a great day. So, here are the incorrect ones. So each script is judged on it is own merit. I don't think so. Its own merit. It's been it has been a really difficult day. So you put it the apostrophe has to go in there for the second one. The third one, there's no way it's going to be there is no way it's going to be ready. There's no way it is going to be ready. And the statue has lost it is shine. No, that statue has lost its shine. And the rest of them are correct. It is the blue house. It lost all of its petals, its pizza, and it is going to be a great day. So those are correct. So possession. Next part, possession. The second use of apostrophe is to show possession, to indicate something that belongs to someone or something. So, singular, you put apostrophe and S at the end of a word, and that shows its owner. So, Toby's bag. Toby is singular, apostrophe S. More example, the boy's backpack was on the floor. Which one is Patty's seat? I did not like yesterday's weather. The dog's tail was brown. Wait. What if the singular word already ends with S? We treat these the same way as any other singular noun and add apostrophe, another S. The bus's brakes. Wait. What if it's a proper noun that ends with the letter S, like James or Kansas? Believe it or not, it's debated in grammar circles. You could write James apostrophe S or James just the apostrophe. The key is consistency. I like just the apostrophe. I think that looks a little bit more sophisticated. It sounds a little more sophisticated too. All right, for plural. So many plural nouns already end with the letter S. Boys. So two boy becomes boys. So you don't have to add the S because there already is an S. Just add an apostrophe. So the boys' bedroom. Like my two sons, they share a bedroom. So I would write the boys with an apostrophe. So it's plural and it's theirs. There's two of them that own it. This shows to us that there are many boys who own this bedroom. The film comes out. So more examples. The film comes out in 2 weeks' time. The dog's kennels were noisy. The students' essays were interesting. The customers' complaints were ignored. But what about irregular plural nouns such as children, teeth, or men? We have to add apostrophe and then the letter S for those. The children's bedroom. It would be funny if it was the teeth's braces. The teeth's braces. The men's room. Okay, here we go. We're going to read these again, give you about 10 seconds to decide whether or not they're right or wrong. Here we go. The girls' bags lay on the floor. The mice's nest was destroyed. The people's choice was clear. All three doors' hinges were broken. His pencil tips were all broken. Her parents' faces said it all. Okay, 10 seconds. You think you have it? You can always press pause as well. All right. Let's find out which ones are correct and which ones are incorrect. So the correct ones. The people's choice was clear. So that's right. The people's choice. All three doors' hinges were broken. So it's three doors and the hinges belong to them. Her parents' faces said it all. So has more than one parent. Parents' faces said it all. Okay, the incorrect ones. The three girls' bags. So it has to be a S for that it's plural. So girls with the S, then the apostrophe after that. The mice's nest was destroyed. So mice is already plural. So mice's, it would be apostrophe S. Apostrophe S for mice's. And his pencils tips were all broken. It's all his pencils. He broke them all. So pencils, plural, apostrophe after that. Okay? But wait! The following sentences are grammatically correct, but the apostrophes are in different places. Can you explain why? The doctor's office was closed. The doctor's office was closed. What's the difference between the top and the bottom? Well, what do you think? Count to 5. See if you can get it. You can also press pause. Okay, so the top one belongs to one doctor. The bottom one belongs to many doctors. So, like my doctor shares an office with 3 other doctors. So they all have one office and they share it. But my older doctor who retired, she had an office all to herself. So here we go. Here the office belongs to one doctor, and here the office belongs to many doctors. All right. So remember, never use apostrophes to indicate the plural. So all these are incorrect. The apple's on sale now. So what that is, it's the apples, and I hate computers, and I have loved her for years. These are all plurals. You never need an apostrophe. We see these all over town, Ottawa, Kemptville, wherever. These are something people put in signs or even online. Like, it's one of the most common mistakes is to put an apostrophe S when you just want to indicate a plural. Like, you don't need the apostrophe. You just have to put the S for plural. And yeah, it can be kind of one of the most common grammatical errors that people make. So yeah, look for those. So So we only use apostrophes to indicate omission, like don't, or government with GOV apostrophe T, or show possession, like this computer, or my, let's see, what would I say? My computer's keyboard, apostrophe S for that, yeah. The end. Okay, so hopefully you have a great day. You got about 10 minutes on this little video. There's a few, one little sheet for you to do, and one you can either save to your hard drive or print off and make a little do-a-tang with some grammar rules for you to have for next year, for when you're off to university or college or wherever your next adventure is. Okay, have a great day. Be well, and we'll talk to you again later.